No, but you wouldn't go on the side of the street and see like Jamaican, like Africans outside the barber shop playing. Do you know what I mean?
Ludo,
just drinking rum
or
with
Dominoes.
yellow pants on and trying to chat to everything that walks past.
You would though.
Nah.
You don't know about Nigerian uncles. You don't know about Nigerian.
It's rare, like bro.
Yo, we're back like whip crack. It's your boy Ishmatic and we're here in the blue. Another episode for your head back. Yeah, you know what's going on.
Wow.
There's a couple less of us today. Man, we miss you.
We're live and direct. Pause.
That was a bit.
Feels good to be back on the sofa still.
Come on, bro. Well, I said I miss you and that's pause.
So you have a day, bro.
No, you said that's a bit like I'm not allowed to express myself.
Yeah, so
Even-
if you want to express yourself like that, go ahead. But suppose.
No, even on that topic,
I was with you like 2 days ago.
I was asking, I'm talking about the rest of the guys that's not here, bro. Not you. I don't miss you. It's all right, bro. But flipping, even on that topic of man them just expressing themselves, yeah. When's the last time you told your mom that you love them?
Today.
I ain't in a
in a minute.
I don't really say that.
Today,
To
still.
be honest.
Do you know, it's one of the things they already know what it is.
She knows. Mum will write it in a birthday card,
Cool. She knows.
Christmas cards.
But you know, it's always nice to hear it, especially especially as a woman. Yeah, and on top of that, bro, do you know it is? I was rapping about this earlier. Like, wouldn't you hate it or regret it if, God forbid, something did happen to your mum and you didn't get the chance to say it? Do you get it? So when you go home, kiss your mum on the cheek, tell her you love her.
And for the people at home, tell your mum you love them.
Yeah, tell your mum you love her.
I feel like as I've grown up, like when I was younger, I didn't want to say it, and that, but as I've grown up, I realized like my relationship with mum became stronger in it. So I said like, right, mum, you know, I love you, mum.
You know what? It's the older you get, the
more you understand.
bond. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you know that like, do you not have like siblings near your age?
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, me and my sister were worlds apart. Not worlds apart, but we weren't. I don't even remember like memories with her. But once you hit an age, you man are locked in.
Yeah.
That man's locked in. So
What do you feel like? You see, when you're close in age, do you feel like brother and sister relationships are closer, or brother and brother?
I don't know.
Don't know still. My thing is different.
Do you know why it's a bit different? Because like girls and boys have like different energies. Do you know what I mean? So like we're siblings, but we're not like going through the same stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like if I had I feel like you can be more expressive with girls.
Yeah.
Like with boys, it's hard to be expressive with them. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like, even though telling your mum you love her, bro. When's the last time you told your dad you love him? You get it? Like, it's a bit different.
I'm not even gonna lie, like sometimes
That might be a box though. Why?
Yeah.
It's just a
Fire for that.
No, man, I'll be on the phone to my dad. He'd be like, "Yeah, I love you, son." I'd be like, "Yeah, I love you."
yeah, like,
I've said it to my granddad.
do you get it? So
No,
even
never say it to my granddad.
even my
granddad.
brother, like, I don't feel like I can be expressive with him, but obviously he knows, like,
But you don't know where
got
it is.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I've ever said to my little brother like, "I love you." Like, I'll just be like, "You know, man's got you." So
I don't
That's
even
your
say
blood at
that.
the end.
I don't even
Blood,
say
blood,
that. It's
like-
just that situation.
yeah, like, he just knows, like, man will
Man
know.
just
You ain't got to
Obviously,
think about it twice.
My sister's older than me, so she tries to do the younger brother thing.
oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That little bro thing. Oh, dude, I don't want him doing this. I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
I don't want him doing that.
I think it's different because I'm the oldest, innit? So, and I don't live with any of my siblings, so it's a bit different for them still.
I mean, I'm the oldest.
So
I feel like oldest siblings and youngest siblings are always different. Youngest siblings are entitled. Like, you see younger siblings, bro. They think you always owe them something. Like, it's just jarring. It's jarring still.
And me and my sister are born. Well, I don't know if it means anything, but people say because we're born in the same month. With this, like,
Oh, you're one of them guys. You're one of them guys.
Yeah, she's a week apart. Like, we're a week apart.
You're one of them guys.
One of them guys, bro. No, I'm not one of them guys. But
Star
that's what
sign
people
guys.
say.
Zesty.
Nah, fam, my mum was saying that. She was like, because you lot are born in the same month, she don't even know what star signs are, bro.
No, man. I was on Insta and I was watching. I don't want to say it like that, but Digga was getting his hair done, innit? And he must have been talking to someone. I don't think he was talking to, and they asked him a question like, "Do you think Drill's finished, like completely finished?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's done." that there's gonna be no drill tunes or nothing like that. Like, what do you man think about that? Like, do you think drill's never gonna come back, or?
I'll be real. With a lot of things in the media, I feel like people watched it more than the actual genre itself. So I feel like drill itself as like a genre of music is still good, but people like, for example, the BBC putting it out, drill's killing people. That for example, when they come for podcasts, there was like a moment in time where podcasts are getting flamed. Why podcasts out? Government needs to ban podcasts. That I'll be real, it has an effect on the actual platform, because it becomes like a, I don't know how to
like
get the word. Yeah, so it becomes like a trend. So then it slowly, I don't know if you can see, but slowly it starts to fade out.
That's what I'm saying. Everything in the media and in the industry, it happens in phases, isn't it? Like, there'll be a phase where everyone's doing a podcast and then everyone kind of forgets about it. Because there was a time when we was getting flamed and that for, nah, why are you not doing a podcast, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone forgets about it, and then it comes back around. And the same with drill music. Like, you can say, like,
2016,
2015, 2016, that's when drill was probably at its peak. Then it probably died down a bit. That's when, like, other rappers were coming out, and then it picked up a bit again.
Do you know what I'd say?
Happens in phases.
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say drill's just oversaturated now. You got everybody from any and anywhere rapping mad violence, and you see drill, it's the type of music where it's like people want to know what's really going on the roads. Do you get it? It does incite violence, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, it's also an outlet for violence. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can actually be angry, put that on, and it's like relate to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, especially when you're on that. So I'd say it kind of stops. It's very tricky. But
I feel like back
in terms of drill dying, I feel like, because it's like, bro, you got man like, bro, Niki Utes, like, should I name? I don't even know if I want to name drop.
Just name drop them still.
No, I don't bother.
No,
I want to name drop them. Like, you know them like Utes that pretending to do devil stuff and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
What,
like,
I kill my mom kids and stuff like that.
Nah, bro. Like, they're pretend, like, they're acting like they're gang. They're not gang, kind of thing. Do you get it? And it's like, now you don't really know who to take in. Do you get what I'm saying?
So I'm saying, I remember when I started first listening to drill, like, drill was meant to be like the youths that were on crud. Like, man would listen to it and think, right, I don't want to see my man in
But
the alley.
even like, just
now
like,
it's like anyone's doing it. Really.
even like back in the day though, like when drill was first going on, there was like an excitement to it. Like, you had like the different, even if like obviously it's not a good thing, but even if a man was beefing each other, you're waiting to see if that tune was better than that tune.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though it wasn't necessarily the right thing, but it made it better, because then that person will have to go harder than they went. But I feel like now everyone's just making music, innit? Like, I feel like it's a difference now than making quality.
On the flip side, it's like people can look at like certain drill rappers and say, "Raw, like, he's successful, he's making peas.
Yeah.
Why can't I do that?" It's the same with anything. Like, we can look at another podcast and be like, "Raw, we want to get to where they can get. I can do it. Why can't?"
100.
That's
But
what I'm
then
saying.
again,
So,
it's like Usman were just saying, we're speaking about garage. Yeah. Like, obviously, again, things have their time, innit? So like, we just spoke about garage, like saying that there was like a 2-year stretch of it, and then something else came along and took over. I feel like that's kind of what's happening with drill. Like, it had this time, in my opinion.
I think drill, UK drill, should we say? Because even the like Bronx drill, that New York drill is still going on. But you see, it's funny what you said, yeah, about like being able to look at drill artists and seeing where they've gone. I was talking to my friend today. He's a drill artist. You get it? Within like man's kind of area, he's big. Like, people will know who he is, and he's basically saying, yeah, like, he's just come back from a holiday, reset, and he knows kind of where he wants to take it. He's seeing the kind of bigger vision. Do you get what I'm saying? So it is a good outlet. But I just say, like, just because drill's dying, it don't mean that. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, rap was around before drill, rap will be around after drill. It's like a sub genre. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a good thing, because I feel like a lot of artists hide behind the drill beats. That's another thing. and they're crap rappers.
Yeah.
I feel like only a certain caliber of rapper can exist outside of drill. So I'm excited still for that.
I feel like we need to like pay homage to the man them that were like the hardest when it came to drill. Like I'm not even talking
Pioneers.
about. Yeah, I'm not even talking about like the beats. I'm talking about like the underground youths. I'm talking about
Who would you say?
man. I'd say AM still. AM was like number one for man. AM when Skengdo was young Rendo, I thought he was hard. I feel like Tiny Sax, BT,
No, you
Rendo,
can only say
all of the
one.
fours. No, all of the fours. No, but I'm just saying that
Named 410.
all of the fours were just cold for man. Still.
But then again, that's the thing, that it can only go so far, because if you want to make it out, you've got to kind of move away from it at some point. So you got to kind of,
And it's hard
Yeah.
to move away from it. Like once
if
you're in there,
rapping
you're
about
in
the
there.
streets, you got to be in the streets to be. Well, not you got to be, but you got to have some sort of involvement in the streets to rap about the streets.
How many drill rappers have
You know
tried
what I
to
mean?
leave the game? Like, who was it? I think it was M-Dog. Like he couldn't
Yeah,
couldn't
even
get
M,
out. Like
man.
it's impossible for you to get out. Once your face
No,
is
like
out,
you can in it, like Blanco.
You can.
Like
but,
Blanco's,
like
Blanco's complete. Like you wouldn't even have known that he was in.
Nah, but you say that,
No, but
bro.
you're
Let
still
niggas see
associated.
him. Let niggas see him.
No,
and
but
see if
I'm not.
it's-
Yeah, but
you
I'm
know what
saying I'm talking about the music aspect.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He knew for him to like get somewhere. He's done the Joe thing. It's not safe to be in the streets and rapping about a next man, because do you know what I mean? He wants to. He's probably now said, I'm gonna move out the ends and make something that's not so violent. But obviously, your past is your past, innit? You can't get away. You can't run away from your past. So it's peaking it, but yeah, no. On the other hand, though, I was just scrolling through the internet. Yeah, you know, and you just see funny stuff. This ain't even funny, yeah. But like, there was this guy on live, innit? And he was crying, but like, he weren't crying at first. But obviously, like, he eventually started crying because people were like, oh, we want to. Obviously, he's doing like the page where, you know, when like you're doing the father and son stuff, and you make sure that so obviously you get big doing the father and son stuff.
Oh,
And then obviously now, so he's come on live now, and everyone's like, oh, where's your son and that? Where's your son? And he's like, oh, don't worry, that ain't my son. Like, don't ask questions, but that ain't my son.
no, how you
After
love
you've
it.
done all of that,
After he's kind of made the whole internet thing something big, but obviously he pushed that. Obviously it weren't his. But he's obviously been running this thing for 6 years. So obviously he's just found out that kid weren't his. And just to relay it back onto you, man, what are you doing in that situation? Like, first finding out your son's not yours 6 years after he's born, then also the aspect of you've created a social media platform with him and he's not your kid.
That's still my son. Still.
Yeah, bro.
That's still my son. 6 years. Man's not throwing that down the drain for me. That's still my child.
That man raised the youth,
Regardless,
nursed
so-
the youth.
So you're carrying on that path of
Yeah.
you're raising him, everything.
obviously, there's a conversation to be had still.
Yeah, but still my son.
But 6 years is a long time, bro. Like you're actually thinking you're bringing this.
But
your
I
mum
What's the
thinks-
conversation to be had then?
I can't lie. I'm gonna be real. Still, I don't think I'll be able to handle it. Still,
So what you
like,
gonna leave
imagine
your kid?
I'm not gonna necessarily leave him. But imagine your missus comes to you and says like, or like you find out separately like she cheated on you, 2 she lied for 6 years knowing it weren't your
It was like
kid.
baby shower.
Man wouldn't be able to. I can't lie. Man would. I wouldn't even be able to look at him the same.
Show you how it is.
Imagine you're bringing him to your mum's yard and that she's looking after him and that.
Mum
That ain't
thinks
even
she's
your
got a
kid.
grandson and that.
It's
Let me see if
Reggie.
you can burn it.
Reggie and
burn
Thames,
it. Girl, indeed,
like-
I can burn it.
He's okay.
No, honestly.
No, I hear what you're saying. it's a bad thing still.
No, honestly, though.
You're bad.
Like, I raised this kid from a baby. Do you
But
get it?
fam, think about. You're not thinking about when you get that news, bro.
No, I am,
would
bro.
never
It's
be able
gonna
to look
hurt
at-
me. It's gonna hurt me. But at
That's
the end of the
that's
day, at the end of the day, yeah.
Niggas start punching walls and
Yeah, wolves.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wolves.
punching walls.
Stop.
Yeah.
But like, you have to think about it,
You have to
bro.
think how long.
Imagine
6
just
years,
alright, cool. Imagine the news of just like your girl cheating on you. Imagine that news, like how much of effect that has on you. Now imagine the kid's not yours as well.
No, it is. It's
No.
it's a dead it with the woman still.
I'll be real. I can't. I might.
It's just a woman to me.
I don't think you're deep in it. Like, you know, when you have, it's that cool. Imagine your son now. It's that cool. growing your son from 0 till 6, is there anything that he can do to make you break that bond, bro? By that time, he's your son. All these years, he's been your son, so you can't just turn that off at
That's
6.
what I said.
Now. Do you get it?
It'd be unfair if man would just said, "That's not my son."
Do you get it?
Fuck
Do you know,
it.
do you know it's mad as well? Like the youth hasn't done nothing to you. It's the woman that's betrayed you. Like she's the one that's violated and done you dirty.
I'll still take care of the youth. Still,
Yeah, that's
what
what
I'm
my
saying.
it's my own.
Mum will tell him when he's like 15.
What if you get into an argument with him and he's like,
You're not even my real dad.
You're not my dad.
You know what he says. Bro, listen, fam. You man, this is what I'm gonna say. These one are not.
No, I
listening,
hear it.
innit?
Don't call your dad little nigga.
Bro, I can't lie.
I hear it,
I
but
can't lie.
You're
You're not just getting back up and taking. Like, bro, you're goofy. Oh.
It's something. But
That's the.
do you know? No, do you know what it is? That is your son though. You're not gonna feel any different.
Listen,
Like,
me personally,
Nah, you're cold.
I'm not cold though, bro. I'm just thinking about me as a person.
Why you
Like,
ain't just eating cold?
I'd be real, man. Take shit, like man will
Be
take
cold.
that to heart. Like that will,
No.
man wouldn't be able to get up in the morning. Like
So you would never see that you again.
not necessarily. Like obviously, we've created a
Might drop him
bond,
a
so man
change.
will try my best to keep it because obviously it's not the kid's fault. He didn't know, yeah. But just know, like man's taking that to heart. I don't know if it's got to be a thing where get her back.
How do you get? You can't one up
Chris
someone
Ben.
Not Chris. What is
after- No, but how do you one up someone after that though?
I don't
That's
know.
impossible.
You gotta get the sister. You gotta
That's still not
You gotta
one
get
upping you,
sister.
though.
What do you mean by get the sister?
That's 6 years.
Like, you
of
gotta get her.
rough.
I don't know who's pregnant, but you gotta get the sister pregnant. I don't know what. I don't know who, but like deep it. But like deep it, bro. You're like. I feel like, bro. Man, even have to reiterate. Man,
Hey, what,
like,
MB, are
6
you
years.
keeping the kid or are you leaving the kid?
I'll be mutual still, like if you need support and that. Help with maths or something.
Maybe
Oh,
back.
yeah.
You get
On that
Food
topic,
is lunch.
someone sent us a question on Instagram. Yeah, shout out this person, DK7. Thanks for the follow. It's a question for the podcast. But could you ignore the fact a female has had an abortion in the past, but you two are locked in and she's potential wifey?
I'm deep, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't even a thing. Like,
I'm pretty sure
people
like,
go through their stuff.
like 7 out of 10 females have had abortion.
No, literally.
So what?
A girl who's had an
7 out of
abortion.
10.
7 out of 10.
Is that a
girls
fact,
have had
yeah?
them. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, man, you never know what people are going through. Last she could have been.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 girls.
7 out of 10 have had an abortion.
Had an abortion.
The
I
person
reckon.
who asked that is either had an abortion or the girl that he's trying to wife has had an abortion.
But
Well,
it's not a bad
It's not that
thing.
deep.
Abortion.
It's not that deep.
And then the youth.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because it depends what age you are and that. Like, but then again, like there's certain girls out there that might struggle to get pregnant, innit? And they know that like prior to even getting pregnant and stuff, so they're less likely to have an abortion.
Yeah.
'Cause they're scared of not being able
See.
to have a youth.
So are
in the
you
future.
pro-choice?
What do you mean?
Like, are you up for like pro-choice of abortion, or like you don't think women should have abortions? What's your opinion?
It's
It's your choice.
It's a conversation, isn't it?
It's your choice.
Woman who was like got sentenced to go to jail.
So she had her thing late, innit?
That's mad.
I'll be real. It's a conversation.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel like you're not ready to have a child, or you're not, but then again, you never know 100% you're ready to have a child until it actually happens more time.
No, but I feel like when it comes to the abortion thing, I feel like not females don't think about everything long term in it, because once they have the eat, like 7 times out of 10, they're not with the dad, and then it comes a burden on them, and it's harder for them. So then they're not really thinking long term. They're only thinking short term.
Cool. The people that aren't pro-choice, I say like, rah, you shouldn't be having abortions. Their argument is, rah, you just have the abortion and just have the baby and give him up if you can't handle it. Do you get it? Like,
you can't do
it's
that.
like, who are you to kind of take away God's creation?
You can't do that, because once the baby's born and you look at it, that's half of you in your hand. You get it? That's a mini you. You'll see you in the baby.
But you
can't just give that
you
up.
rather just kill it. And now this is not my personal opinion as well. We need a different perspective in here. Do you get it?
No, I hear it, but the way you're phrasing it sounds mad.
Like, there's people out there that have like got pregnant, that thought about abortion and whatnot, and then had the child and said, you know what,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have the child. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know you're ready until
Do you know what
time comes, innit?
talking about choice, yeah. Me and my nigga was talking the other day, yeah, and basically he's saying, as a man, I've got a choice, regardless of what the female chooses. So it's like cool, because a man will choose not. He will say he don't want to have a baby. Maybe he was being careful, condoms ripped, and he's basically said
No, but then
And
there's
she-
also the aspect of you seen that quote. They'll be telling you to let it off.
yeah.
Can't lie.
I'm on the pill.
No, not even that. Like when
That's a dangerous
when
game.
you're in that setting,
Yeah.
very, very, very
Yeah. No, it
emotional
is.
there. So you can't just be throwing stuff around. Man, them are saying I love you and that. saying let it off now.
Can't lie, if you say lay it off.
Say let it off, yeah.
Alright.
Like if you had a gun and she said shoot it at the window in that moment, you probably shoot at the window. That's how much of an intense moment it is.
So I'm asking you
So-
lot, cool. He's basically saying, no, that's true.
You know what I mean?
He's basically saying, yeah, if I say I don't want the baby and I've taken the precautions not to have him, and then she goes ahead and has the baby, I'm not responsible. Like I don't have to look after it.
No, that's still yours, bro. That's still yours.
Morals, innit?
But he's saying like, yo, like, so she's gonna now decide what's going on with my life.
I get what you're trying to say.
I've argued these points with him. I'm basically saying like, yo, like you brought him into the world. He's saying, but bro, like, if the female decided she don't, so basically, yeah, with my kid, I basically don't have a choice. Like,
You don't though, because it's not growing inside of you. It's growing inside. The woman.
The male does have a choice, because at the end of the day, most times, like 8 times out of 10, you want to be in a situation where there's both parents in the picture, innit?
Mhm.
If one parent doesn't want to be involved, it makes it like 10 times harder, innit?
But that's why
But you says like I don't want to have the child, and the girl goes ahead and has the child.
no, but I'm saying,
That's
no,
what she says you
in his
should've pulled
scenario,
out.
in his
But
scenario,
you said
wait,
She
to
was
be
saying
fair,
let it off.
wait, to be fair, in his scenario, he's saying it's strapped and it's like it's boss man. I'm taking the precautions, and do you get what I'm saying? So
why didn't you send the 40?
exactly, that's worse. Taking the precautions, sent her the 40. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
she's used it to get her lashes.
Oh, that's a
Oh wait,
bio.
she kept
That's a bio.
It's not.
That's a
It's not a real thing. He just said he would, like he wouldn't look after.
Yeah, he's saying basically he's taken every single precaution
Yeah.
possible.
Oh, that's
to
tough.
avoid that, and then she's.
But then again, like it's yours, isn't it? Do you know what
That's
I mean?
what I'm saying, you have
That's
an
the one
obligation.
thing about it. It's your kid.
I
your
know what-
name's gonna
cool.
end up on the birth certificate.
But you, do you know, it's,
I'll be real, it's tough. It is
the
a
man don't
heirloom,
have
it's
the
a
man don't have
heirloom.
be some things out there, and if that was your baby, mum,
I'll be real. There's certain girl out there. If it was my baby.
it might be a KMS team.
Oh, yeah.
You get it?
no, wait.
No, it's true still.
There's only like one.
No, I got a couple of them.
So it's like, so her, imagine her, bro.
Imagine how.
No, maybe 2.
Are you? And she's saying, "Yo, I'm keeping this baby," and you say, "Please, no."
I'm naming
What
them-
did you do with my £40?
I'm naming them after you.
Yeah.
Naming them £40.
That's just stress though. Like that's when you just stop smiling.
But you're gonna still
You
look
just
after
stop
him.
smiling.
It's not-
No,
You're
but
gonna
then-
have
then-
to though.
You know
gotta
it is.
take him to court and then try to just win the heat and have it for yourself. So
Man, ain't
No,
doing
but in
keeping
the-
that.
You gotta look after the youth.
Man's
Yeah,
wearing
that's
a
what I'm
suit
saying.
and that.
You can't say
Yeah,
you're gonna go
yeah.
look after the youth after you said you didn't want it in the first place.
Yeah.
yeah, but realistically,
That's like if he becomes a footballer, you're gonna say, yeah.
I'll be at the games with the shirt.
No, I'll always look after
Remember
my
me?
youth. I'll
but-
actually always
but
look
think
after my
about
youth.
every time you have sex, you don't think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a youth. Like my aim is to have a
Man's
youth.
not
at the end of
thinking
this.
that stuff.
No, but no one is. That's
But
what
that's
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to
trying to say.
say.
Depends how you have. Actually, no, I don't.
No one
Yeah,
is thinking.
so
I'm
Yeah,
saying, like,
they
if
wanna
I
have a
was
youth.
like, obviously, hopefully not to have a youth by accident, I would feel not even feel obligated. I am obligated to look after you because it's my youth at the end of the day. Innit?
Wait, let's say one of us had a yeet,
But-
and like, let's say example Ish said, I'm not looking after the yeet, yeah, and that's my child, definitely his. Would any of us get onto him about it?
I wouldn't get onto him. It's just a thing where, like, bro, you knew the risks of what you was doing, innit? Like, when you have sex, there's always a risk of the girl getting pregnant.
Hmm.
So you kind of knew what you was getting into.
Actually, just one big risk.
You should get onto me. That's a
Actually just
waste
a
man thing.
walk-in.
I think it's a waste
It is a
man
waste
thing
man
not to
thing.
look after your youths.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, a man
yeah,
can't
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you what to do in it. I can advise you and
No,
be like,
but-
bro,
No,
what you're
there's-
doing is
there's
a waste
certain
man
things,
thing.
You can
there's
scold
certain
me.
things.
like
Like, bro, what you're doing, like,
it's a waste man
you're
thing.
moving.
Watch
kinda
your
goofy.
youths.
Like, come on, bro.
Man's
Like,
buying clothes and dripping gums. Go
Depends. But
feature
obviously,
fam.
some man want the youths in it. Like some man be.
But
like,
no, but cool. On the other hand, what he did argue, because he's not here to argue his point, what he did argue is that sometimes girls use kids
you said this before.
to trap men, and that is that fair? That's not fair, bro.
I said this still. That's how
You know
they
what I'm
get.
saying?
That's how they get the yards.
That's to trap. No, but that's talking about for benefit. I'm talking about to trap men though specifically. But it's a thing of like, bro. Even if I had a kid with that girl, I'm gonna tell her, because a lot of girls, yeah, what they want is that kind of family, that family structure. Even if they don't admit it, I will tell her we will never ever be a family. Like, as deep as that sounds, you have to actually drill it home to her, because
Wait, what we talking about? The super tree? If it's a super tree,
it could be super tree dogged one, super dogged tree. Do you get it? So it's like, bro.
but what? Okay, what if it's not a dog, but it's a super tree? It's like,
Do you know
but
what
she's
it is?
good.
No,
like,
do you know what it
she's
is?
bad. Like,
You're opening yourself up to stress, bro. Like, you can't. I couldn't be with that. I couldn't have that in my life.
That's
bro.
when
You know, man,
upset.
dogging out your baby mum.
That's when you just stop smiling. Fam. You just everywhere you're just miserable, fam. You don't come.
miserable sunglasses.
You don't come out no more.
Rain cloud over it.
Yeah, bro.
Literally, fam. And then we'll be planning the next holiday. You're just in
No,
ends.
I have to quickly add this in while we're talking about it. Yeah, but there's some mad thing in it. It's true, but it's mad. Like imagine that you've met this girl. Yeah, she's not from here though. So obviously she's from another part of England. Yeah, but you met her, whatever. You've hit it off. You got married. You've had your kids, but obviously she's not fitting in here, innit? Like she's not fitting in London. She's not from London. But obviously you had your 2 kids. You got your yard now. You've signed the papers. One day you just come home. She's not there. Yeah, she's not there.
I'm doing Dog the
back.
Bounty Hunter. No, it's my youth. It's my youth there.
She was there.
I'm doing Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You don't know
Where's
where-
her parents?
Yard,
Where's her parents?
no, the yard's empty.
No, that's how your parents.
But-
That's how your mum gets kidnapped. You keep like you're taking my youth. You buzzing. I'm going to every single length. You're looking at me like I'm a madman. That's my kid.
No, it's a John Wick.
I'm not
John
with
Wick.
you.
100%
He said, John, he
Wick.
said,
still.
he said,
Man's John Wick in that.
What's that film?
Man's Sherlock Holmes in that bitch.
Taken.
Yeah.
But-
no,
What's my man
literally.
in Taken?
I'm John Wick.
Liam-
Liam
Liam
Neeson. Yeah, I'm doing that one still.
I can't lie to you. First,
Finding you.
man's asking where I can get certain equipment. I'm going certain, man. I'm like, how do I use this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then obviously man's getting some carbs. So I'm probably calling in sick. And road trips, man. That's all I know.
oh, man's looking at me like I'm mad. So what
You know when you're
When I
angry on the
said that,
motorway,
but
it's
you
not a
said-
good look. You got the dinger and
bro, I'll
slow
kidnap
lane.
anything to get my kid
You
back.
got an 04
I don't
Focus.
see
The
the girl.
Peugeot. The
I don't care
Peugeot
about the
two-door.
girl from you do that. Cool, like
No music.
not an ideal situation. So what are
break
you?
down
Because
and
there's no, I'll tell you from now. There's nothing I won't do to get that kid back.
No,
What
it's
are you
like,
doing, bro?
but you're not gonna sit. You're not gonna sit there. Oh, yeah, go back to.
No, man.
But deep it, like everything's plain sailing. Like nothing
I
showing
couldn't
you
tell
any
you.
flaws in what's going on, and then you just bopped in, and you just got you know when Will walks in and fresh
Prince and there's just
Yeah,
Yard's
it's just
there's the
empty.
lights and this.
yeah.
It's just the wedding pictures.
I'd actually cry, bro. I
I
can't remember the
I
last
wouldn't
time I
know.
cried, but I would cry, bro. Like,
I
Think
wouldn't
about
know.
the sticky situation that has like a road. Like how do you but think about it. So many thoughts will be going through your head. What do you do first?
I don't know. Probably cry.
yeah, and that's the first order.
Drop
of
to your
business
knees
is
and
cry.
And then what?
Cry
When
again.
you've
I'll just be
toughened
standing in the yard.
Anybody that has any kind of ties to her, do you get it? Like,
so what like?
Imagine you got the joint.
Man's
bank
not
account
calling.
as
Man's
well.
not calling him
Jesus.
crying. Though I'll compose myself.
But I'm saying that you're forgetting the techie part. She's not from London. So
Bro,
you ain't got contact
if I've got
with people
bro,
like
if
that,
I've
like,
got,
you ain't
come on,
got.
bro. If you've got to you with the girl, you telling me you don't know where her mum stays.
No, okay, yeah,
doesn't
you
matter
probably
if
know
it's
where her mum stays,
You
but I'm
get it?
saying now you got to be making trips and that, and you got to be taking the risk to go up there because you can fly up there and she ain't there.
Oh man, it's my kid.
She's in.
I'll
in
fl-
Dam.
I could fly to
you-
flipping I could fly all to Antarctica and she won't be there. If it's a chance I'm gonna get my kid, I'm gonna go.
True still.
You do the most actually.
But what if the kid doesn't want to go with you?
You got a link in from there.
It don't matter though. He's a kid. He can't make his own choices. He doesn't have to. He
What if
doesn't.
he just says no? I want mummy. Then what?
Listen, he's a kid. A kid is not fit to make their own choices. He doesn't have to stay with me 24/7. But I have to be in his life.
You're still in that contact with him.
Do you
It's
get
a
it?
wrong and move though. That's a wrong move. Like
That is fucked still.
that's a wrong move. You could actually like
That's
destroy a man's
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, like that's
Man won't trust again. Still.
Has
Yeah.
a brother wrecked you man's pride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sunk it.
yeah. That's
deep
the
one.
Sunk it with that submarine. Like, down there with the Titanic.
you know when they go rapture your pride, yeah, and you just think to yourself like,
I am never doing
no,
this
like,
again.
no, watch when I'm a billionaire. you know when you have that thought to yourself like, and it's not girls.
I'm on the
it's
get
money.
backs, bro. I'll be honest. Man, don't play this game, bro. I'm getting you back.
I
You
don't
know,
really
if
care.
it's
I'm not.
that- It's 2 years.
I'm
later.
not gonna get back thing. I get back with life, man. Do you get it? Like you're gonna see me.
I'll get you back with life.
I never seen it. Do you know what it is? Unless you actually run into me, yeah, like on a run around thing, cause you know that I move in and out, and you just see me. I might look put down, but I've never seen a girl that I used to talk to out, and do you get it? Like they're doing better than me. Fuck you.
What has a girl done to you though? That's right, your parent. Is anyone?
Man
open to-
has poured my heart out. Still
What do you mean?
told her everything.
That's why you move like this.
No, what? No, it's true. Still,
What did you? What? When Dubs. What do you?
no, it's a laugh about it thing now because
What do you mean? Pulls your heart out like
just told her. Like, man's never opened up to a female before, innit? Like, but this one female, man, actually opened up to you like everything.
That's opened up to you. He's changed the whole tense.
that? And what? And then what though? What did
This
she?
wasn't that. So
What did she do then?
Talk the
What,
truth.
Stuff about life and
everything, like even like talking about my personal
Oh,
Talk
personal.
experiences
truth.
and that.
And then
Say what you said, boy.
No, it just didn't work out. So she just said nah. Just like,
Damn.
but what's the best way to put it? Like,
It's
like,
not
wrong,
bro.
right time, wrong person.
God,
Not
dude.
wrong person, wrong
That,
time,
but to say that was
right person.
rude.
So
I knew he's talking about.
Ah, that's a
Come
yeah,
on.
that one was peak still. Like that one burnt still. Cause man's never man's only been in one relationship, and even that relationship, I didn't open up. I was going through stuff in my life. I didn't tell no one.
So you're confirming that it's not even your ex?
No,
That-
no, I don't tell you. I don't lie on this
Bro.
podcast. I tell the truth.
No, it's
Yeah.
real though. Still,
Yeah, that one burnt. That one took a while to recover from. Still,
Yeah, man.
might
That's
still
the-
be recovering.
It's mad because heartbreak will really fuck up a man.
Bro, like that's
Listen,
when
a
you
girl
wake
will
up
say
with
it.
vex.
you know what it is? A
That's what I'm
girl,
saying,
because a
like-
girl can find the rebound way easier than
And
men. Still.
this is what it is, bro. And
When
I
a
always
man
say it
like
to
you-
girls,
like you.
we act like I can't lie.
You don't
Man will
care.
act like
Man don't
guy. I can have this girl, that girl. Please don't do the same thing to me because I can't hack it. I can't hack
It's
it.
long still.
Mm.
I remember after that, I just done the mad thing still. I remember like the day it happened.
No, what's the matching though?
No,
The
I
tree
went
shit
to
yard.
that linked like a super deep. No, like imagine man's gone out
Super
with like
deep.
my work brethrens, and obviously like they're like of a certain demographic. Man's gone to the club with them. I've just done the mad thing. Fam. You see me with this the super duper
Deeper.
Essex tree. Fam.
Superman tree.
And I'm just there, just waffling in her ear. Like I told her like I was a professional footballer and that. Like she believed me everything. Didn't even go back to her yard. Fam. Just had her calling me the next
It
day.
is, yeah. And
But
in
I
that
like-
situation,
Like man
you
don't
wanna-
normally do that, but
you don't
man's
wanna
just doing that
link-
because
you
I'm
don't wanna
vexed.
link another girl. That's
Like
what
I
it is.
don't. That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to link another girl.
You try.
Yeah.
The thing is, you try everything that you think will work. It don't work.
And it don't work.
It is that I've actually become a master of kind of like some like I can hurt, but it's only like my chest can hurt. I'll just get on with what I'm doing. You get it, and you. But that's I hold like grudges. So like, if she ever comes back to me or whatever, I'll just I don't know.
I've got that one- I've got that one noted
Wait,
down.
has a girl ever come back to you? Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I deal with her, but just in a way that's like never the same.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it'll never be the same again.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Man has to let them know. Like, obviously, they think it will, but it's like,
No, I don't even
not
told
good.
him.
Once man's
Like-
pride's dropped, but
'Cause-
it's peak. And
Cause slyly, I'm only dealing with you so you can feel what I felt. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I don't think he even told him. He just do what they did to you.
Yeah, literally. It's
They
literally
even
that.
told him.
So it's just a John Wick thing. Still. It's always a John Wick pan. Catch me at the bus stop.
I was gonna ask the man a question though, completely on another topic still, because I think we're kind of showing our tails on that topic. But I think we're all Caribbean in here, yeah. I feel like how the world, not even the world, even like how our society views Jamaicans has shifted tremendously, like in this generation from the last one.
In what way?
I feel like you see being Jamaican, it used to be like I think it still is cool, yeah. But like before it was like raw, like
everyone wanted to be Jamaican.
Everybody wanted to be Jamaican. Everybody copies our style, and it's the same thing now. Like people still copy the lingo, people still copy the style, but they don't pay no homage. Like they don't pay no homage. It's always, "Are you dirty Jamaicans?" Da 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 da. But it's like, bro, you will copy man's whole style, man's whole flow. Listen to our music. You get like talk the same, like down to little words like yard or do you get man's dead. Do you get what I'm saying? Like little things like that. It's so embedded, and you can tell it's actually embedded into London culture now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of just steered away from like being like specifically a Jamaican culture, and it's kind of just general.
Yeah, but then now, like I said, it's no homage.
Slander.
It's no, yeah.
It's always that Jamaican slander.
And let me ask you a question. Do you feel like man is partly to blame? Not us, but Jamaicans in general.
Yeah. They put it on.
I feel like Jamaica, like, because I feel like as much as the homage like has shifted, the culture has shifted as well. Do you get it? Like it? Jamaica wasn't always so slackness and do you get nastiness and only. Do you get what I'm saying? Only this like a certain type of living. I feel like
no, but if there's some parts of Jamaica you can go to right now, and you see that it's not that. Still, people are not.
No, it is, but
it's not. It's
but
not that.
I think because the bad,
Jamaica,
like the sexualized stuff and everything's been glamorized so much.
Yeah.
If you go to the countryside in Jamaica,
but listen to what I'm saying. Even in we was discussing this the other day. Even Jamaican artists, bro, like we're talking like Raja Wild, Valiant, like every new artist that's coming up is talking about black magic and demonic stuff and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. And it's
I think that's more industry.
It's so it's corrupt. Like Jamaica
it's what works, innit? Like that's what gets that it blows.
No,
like, do you know what I mean? Like that's like when you're listening to it, like you're not thinking about.
No, because
like,
Byron Messiah don't do it.
That, like them man used to chat. Them man,
yeah, but before I'm talking about before that, like you see, like Bone Killer and do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that generation. They wasn't talking that. And when Cartel did come out talking that and bleaching his skin, man was gunning him. He wasn't always the guy like he is now, you know?
No, of course.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I feel like it's partly to bring on itself. Like, yeah.
It's how people view it. Like it's like when they try and compare us, compare the Africans with the Jamaicans. Like you can try and fight it all you want, but like the Africans came over here and like portrayed a certain behavior. Do you know what I mean? So that I know most of them, they have families. You know what I mean? They settle down. I'm not saying Jamaicans don't have families. There's a lot of Jamaicans who do have families and are married.
I'd say like they're the same. I'd say they're actually the same.
No, but you wouldn't go on the side of the street and see like Jamaican, like Africans outside the barbershop playing. Do you know what I mean? Just drinking rum with yellow pants on and trying to chat to everything that walks past.
You would though.
No.
You don't know about Nigerian uncles.
You don't know about
Nigerian.
It's rare, like bro, it's rare.
You can go.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it's culture, innit? Like in Jamaica, that's what like they'll do back home. So they've come over here and just relayed it.
Young thing, just
yeah, but there'll be some 14 small girls.
Yeah,
you'd be hollering them come across the road. Like it's kind of wild. You're not even working.
You put the short skirt.
You know what I mean? Like you're not even working. You got a 4-year-old son. You're bringing him to. But then obviously there's that. Like it's just the two like images that people have portrayed in it. So like at the same time, you can't really fault it, man.
I feel like Jamaica just needs to fix up and notice what's going on.
It can
man's whole country is being corrupted, like on a crazy scale.
Can definitely.
Plus, everything happens in phases, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually phases. Like that's what I was discussing the other day. So like what you said, Cartel would have been like the first phase. You get it, and then you got like Tommy Lee. Do you get what I'm saying? That's introducing it on a like outwardly saying it, and then do you get what I'm saying? It's just progressing to something crazy.
Charlie Black,
like.
There's a couple man who was coming in that chatting crazy.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, the man said that, bro. Like, you see that them times when like If man was saying that, like I said, Bounty Killers Day or like Sizzler, and, do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, two
That
different
was
genres,
real
but
music.
they're not having they're not having no guzzle talk or no Obia talk. Do you get it? But each to their own, man.
I feel like they started it, but there was always the aspect of women though. Like Jamaicans will always display the fact that they are
Man
like
feel
adore
over
women. Like,
at that me know.
But then
Man feel over
then
man.
it just got taken like far. Like,
Yeah.
man, them are talking about what the it's too.
Have you seen the video? Yeah, where the girl's in the dance and then she just takes out my man's body and just
No,
goes in.
haven't seen that.
That's what you're talking
It's
about,
that kind of slackness.
Man's got a quick one before we end, innit?
No, Napa was another. Napa was eating a booty in a pool. That was mad.
It's wild.
Man's got a quick one. Let's say, for example, like God forbid, innit? Let's say your brethren dies, innit? And let's say that you follow him on socials. Because he's died, would you unfollow him?
No. I'm not really sure about that.
No,
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, man.
There's some members that are keeping the ratio pattern.
yeah, try pattern the thing.
Oh, that is a sucker move. Like even that, like it's more sentimental to you.
No, I hear that, but man was watching Filthy, innit? And I think
Yeah, I
Lippy
know
was
it,
like, I think he unfollowed his brethren, innit? But then he felt bad and he tried to follow him again, but his thing was on private.
Exactly, bro. That's
So he couldn't follow him.
End up in the requested.
Why are you?
Couldn't follow him back because his thing was no, I'm just not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the fact
deep
that.
it. Like imagine man's brethren died, man unfollows him, then tries to follow him back.
But his
The
thing's
thing's
private.
now.
yeah, bro.
Why did you
end up
unfollow
requested?
him then?
Exactly.
No, it's only because we're about to see it. I was thinking about it. Like,
Man wouldn't do the unfollow. So.
There's no need.
I think
Why would you?
no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go from why would he unfollow
Would you?
Man's trying to pattern the
Unfollow.
ratio.
with me?
Yeah.
No.
That's one. Just literally one.
Surely you can find unfollow
You know,
and
I
debate
saw
or something.
something that it's actually funny, but it's actually jarring when people unfollow you, like, and then you might as well remove me as your follower.
No.
Like if you're gonna do it,
Yeah,
just
See
do it all in
Snapchat.
one.
See Snapchat.
Yeah, they do the sneaky
Starting
thing.
to piss me
Bro,
off, though,
like
man.
you
No, but
have
at
these
least
girls
Snapchat.
and they will like, or they will add me. Like you
Yeah.
added me, you know.
Random
Removed you.
remove him.
Who are you removing? Who are you really
No, but
removing?
that's what I'm saying. At least you can see that you've been removed.
You might as well
on
block me.
Instagram.
Wow,
You don't
still.
know. You'll just
Yeah.
be following like a goofball. People thinking, why is this guy following us?
Even the other
Then
day,
follow him back.
I
And
got
then-
someone unfollow me the other day. I was like, raw.
Who?
Let me show you.
That's why I can't really.
I might have to check what they say. Follow all of us. Is it just you?
That's why I can't really like. I don't really care about that though.
Nah, that will boil my blood because man sometimes will go like, yeah, she that. You
only-
you do.
but man,
not
man
there.
straight away when someone
It's not
unfollows me
there
from
anymore.
Snap.
Only this kind of makes me care about social media. Do you get what I'm saying? Like podcast, social media content creation because it's important. It's actually got a goal.
What, did they
Other
follow
than
you?
that,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
so
what
what?
it does.
Man's just gonna
in the
ignore
DMs.
everything I'm saying.
No,
Everything I'm saying.
I was in the DMs and got unfollowed. What's going on?
So, was you dropping the game?
No.
But at least he follows.
Hey,
I
but- Nah, you're moving, man.
What the two that came on there one time.
Oh yeah, just for
It's
Just sending it to me.
It's just-
like a random picture.
Probably already liked.
what did you say there in the Delia?
How does she follow that girl though, of all the people there in the world?
Do you have it on Snap?
No. I don't really use the Snap like that.
I still got it
If I
on
meet
Snap.
to a girl, man. If I meet to a girl, I'd ask for the Insta first, you know.
I don't.
I
I
don't
hate
ask for
that.
Snap.
I don't
as well.
use-
I don't accept Instagram.
No.
I move to you and you try and give me an Instagram.
Because you know what it is with Snap, there's going to be nothing there.
But the only thing is,
Insta, like, I want to see some highlights, you know.
yeah, let me just leave that.
No, with Insta, you get to see the mutuals as well. That's what
I hate. That's what I hate.
That's what I
hate
need
that.
to see.
No, I
still.
need to see the mutuals though. Because if you know
All I'm
X, Y, and Z,
saying is-
it's dead.
One is a bit more something, innit? Like a bit more,
What, Percy?
not Percy, but like you're not doing too much. Do you know what I mean? And not much is accessible. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of Insta versus
In terms of like a broader, like, do you know what I mean? Like, look, I think like a man. like not much is like on show, so they can't know much. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
if you
that's
don't
what I'm
want to
saying.
show too much,
That's me.
then you can go to a certain app and do that. But obviously, Instagram is your thing. Like, man wants to know who you are. Can go to Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what's mad?
Followers are you know
man. You can see who liked it. You can see who you follow.
But I wanna see that though.
No, you know what's mad?
This would be the same guy saying like, raw, like, I don't really care who she's dealt with or who she.
There's a difference between.
So why do you want to know who she knows?
No, because man needs to know. Because like I know a lot of people and I've dealt with people. So if she knows someone that
she knows someone in particular,
so is that gonna stop you?
Yes.
Also,
think about. I can't move to a girl that's friends with a girl I've done a thing with. Think about
done a thing with, or that you're doing a thing with. Jimmy.
Exactly. Both. Can't
imagine one time I moved to a girl, like I've got her Instagram, then she just found out my full name. My full name's on Insta, innit? So I'm thinking, where did you get that information from? She said, yeah, I've gone on your Instagram, saw one of your tagged posts, saw that you played for this team, went on the team's website, saw you. And I said, right, you're doing, that's a lot still.
But even that though, coming back around, like, you can even juggle the like.
You can't
even juggle the two. When you're a private person, you can.
You can't. Because fam, think about it like this. Yeah, I'll be so real. No one actually calls me by my government name.
Yeah,
like nobody. I don't even tell people my government name like that. Even you, man. Like really, see, no one actually calls me by my government. How can man be chatting to a girl? She knew my name straight away. How's that possible?
That's just indicating tapped. Though.
Oh yeah,
I'll get out of that.
How's that possible? How do you know my government?
The first stage of tapped when they say, even when they say your name, that's the first.
They even spelling
when
it
she
correctly.
said my full name, like the surname, I was thinking, whoa.
You know they go hi government. It's like,
how did you know that?
Yeah.
Told you my name.
Even
James.
spelling my name correctly, like man, I put in the comma and like what? How do you know?
First stage of tap. Next,
if your name's got a comma, you got a nigga name.
It's not a comma.
You got a
apostrophe. Yeah, but like still, like how do you know that? Man, don't even tell people there's an apostrophe in my name. She knew that.
I'll be real. I didn't know there's an apostrophe in name for like 2 years.
I did.
Deep. No, but you know what I'm trying to say. But she knew.
That's them barbecue cookout name.
Yeah.
You know you got like Quavius.
No, but deep it, man. But deep, does man that even push that out there though?
You know when the man tries to give you a shape and his name is like, like I said, D-Quan. It's like, come on,
trying to draw out man's government.
That's not even.
No, that's not even you.
The cookout. You know what they do?
It's mad.
The mac and cheese.
Yeah.
The legs.
Like this one with the plate.
That's a nigga with your name.
Devon.
The Quantius.
Keep going.
Demetrius. It's not Dubs' name, by the way.
It's a jerk pan.
Man's trying to use it to load up. You know that's getting locked straight away.
No, it's crazy.
Man's actually crying, right?
No, because that's no, he's not. I'm thinking about the barbecue cookout still in America.
Oh, D-Quan, get the ribs.
Barbecue ribs, D-Quan.
Nah, this guy's
Get the seafood boiled.
No, it's real when you gotta warm it up in the microwave after it's played.
It's cold, D-Quan.
The bucket in me.
Someone
messages me my whole name.
Yeah, probably, but yeah.
Someone's gonna figure it out.
What's this? EP 80. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Brighton vlog coming very
That's actually crazy.
very, very soon. Check what the man was doing in Brighton. Got more content coming for you lot. Countdown to you know, and that. Yeah, hey, if you got any more questions for us.
Wait. I'm not the only one that clocked that, innit? You clocked it. Was that English?
Flipping air. If you got any more questions for us, drop us a DM in it. Man, I'm being stupid. Get the ribs. But yeah, flipping. Hey, if you got a question for us, drop us a message on Instagram to feature the next app. Like, comment, share, subscribe on Spotify, and that share to your baby mum. Bow.
That's just how it is, no kids. Like, whoa, rock on me, roll. Know a couple brothers making killers off a phone. Yeah, I had a couple things I used to get to know. Jumped in my bag, calm off, that's how it goes. That's the yo for the kicks, steaks for the dish. Better watch her go, while she asking for a pic. And I tell her she's my world, but you know I'm telling fibs. Yeah, but that's just how it is, no kids. Yeah. Spanish one from the bricks, and she knows how we live.